The regret that haunts millions after retirement, but you can stop it today. He retired at 65 with a pension, a house, and decades of hard work behind him. But within a few months, he realized something terrifying. He didn't know his children, he didn't know his wife, and maybe worst of all, he didn't know himself. This isn't just a sad story, it's a warning, because there's a regret that haunts millions of people after retirement. But if you're hearing this now, you still have time to stop it from haunting you too. His name was Harold Whitman, 67 years old, retired steel plant supervisor from Indiana, 43 years of punting the clock, always early, never missed a shift. He provided for his family, every bill paid, every crisis managed. But he missed birthdays, missed soccer games, missed dinners. He told himself, "I'll rest later. They know I love them." He believed that providing was enough. The first week of retirement felt peaceful. No alarm clock, just coffee, the porch, and time. By the second week, it felt empty. The third week, unsettling. His wife, Carol, was polite but distant. Their conversations felt more like roommates than partners. The kids? Busy, grown. Calls were short, visits rare. And Harold realized he didn't really know what to say to them. He had spent years working for his family but had never really built a relationship with them. And now, in the quiet, regret began whispering in the back of his mind. One Saturday, his daughter Michelle brought over his 7-year-old granddaughter Ellie. They stayed for lunch. Harold smiled, helped cut her food, asked a few polite questions. But she didn't lean toward him. She didn't feel safe with him. She leaned into Carol instead and whispered, "Grandma, you're my safe person." Carol smiled. Harold did too, but something inside him broke. He had built the house, but he hadn't built the bond. That night, he couldn't sleep. He thought about missed moments, school projects he never saw, stories he never heard, tears he never wiped away. And for the first time in his life, he felt completely lost. Carol suggested he see a doctor, just to talk. Dr. Emily Rhodes, a geriatric psychiatrist, sat with Harold, listened quietly, then asked him gently, "Do you feel like you're grieving something?" Harold said, "I think I'm grieving time I didn't use." She nodded. "That's more common than you think, especially after retirement. What you're feeling is emotional displacement and often deep regret." She explained something he'd never considered. Regret isn't just emotional, it's biological. In older adults, it disrupts serotonin levels, increases cortisol, and strains the heart and immune system. It's emotional inflammation. Left unchecked, it contributes to memory loss, insomnia, depression, even dementia risk. But then she said something else, something that shifted everything. Regret doesn't need to be cured, it needs to be transformed. Harold went home that night and did something he hadn't done in decades. He pulled out an old notebook, dusty, tucked away behind bills and tools, and tore out a page. Then he sat at the kitchen table, pen in hand, and wrote slowly, carefully. Not a speech, not an apology wrapped in pride, just the truth. "Michelle, I know I wasn't there the way I should have been. I thought working hard meant being a good dad. But now I see how much I missed. Not just your childhood, but you. I want to be here now, if you let me. No pressure, no expectation, just me trying." He stared at the letter for a long while before sealing it. Then, first thing the next morning, he dropped it in the mailbox. His hands trembled a little as he let it go. Later that day, he picked up the phone, stared at his son Ben's name on the screen for a solid minute, then hit call. He didn't plan what to say, didn't rehearse, just started with, "Hey, I just wanted to hear your voice." Ben was caught off guard. There was a pause, then a laugh. "Well, you got it, Dad." They talked about the weather, about football, about how the dog had chewed up the new carpet last week. Nothing urgent, nothing dramatic. But somehow, it felt like everything. It wasn't magical. It didn't fix the past, but it was real. And for the first time in years, Harold felt something he hadn't felt in a long time. Hope. Dr. Rhodes gave Harold 5 simple truths, things anyone can do, no matter how late it feels. First, acknowledge it. Stop pretending you don't feel it. Say it. "I wish I had done that differently." Naming the regret reduces its power. Second, reach out. Call, write, visit, even if it's awkward. You don't need the perfect words. You just need the courage to show up. Third, be present, not perfect. Harold didn't become a perfect dad overnight. He became present, and that was enough. Fourth, journal it. Writing down your thoughts clears mental clutter. It helps you understand what you feel and what you still need to say. Fifth, serve now. Harold began volunteering once a week at a local pantry. He said, "I may have lost time, but I haven't lost my ability to give." Regret loses its grip when you give your present the attention your past never had. One evening, Harold was sitting on the porch with his grandson Caleb. They didn't talk much, just sat in silence. Then Caleb asked, "Grandpa, were you always like this?" Harold chuckled. I used to be busy. Too busy. I missed a lot." Caleb smiled. "Well, I'm glad you're here now." That one sentence meant more than 1,000 paychecks, because Harold finally understood he couldn't rewrite the past, but he could still live the present. Now let me ask you, is there someone you need to call, someone you need to write to, someone you still have time to know? Regret will whisper, "It's too late." But the truth is, it's only too late if you wait. If Harold's story felt familiar, if it reminded you of a missed moment or a voice you haven't heard in a while, please consider subscribing, not for numbers, but because you deserve a place that believes. You still matter. Your presence still counts, and it's never too late to start again.